Meet the Wouden family, Ben and Kimberly, with their 5 children. Shortly before their wedding 16 years ago, Ben was diagnosed with cancer and underwent surgery and radiation. Soon after their first child was born, Ben was diagnosed with smoldering systemic mastocytosis, a rare and incurable disease. This left Ben bedridden for several years while treatments were being tested. While he was able to support the family for a time, eventually the disease progressed to the point where Ben could no longer work. Long-term disability coverage ended in July 2025, and the family became dependent on support from loved ones and their local church community while they work to rebuild stability. Kim has homeschooled all 5 children for many years and recently took a job as a reading tutor so she can bring in some income while caring for Ben and guiding their children's education. The Woudens were nominated for Home Rescue 2025 by a good friend who thinks their home may be able to give them not only shelter, but some financial relief as well.
For me, daily life with this disease is involvement of constant pain. With the chemotherapy, I've also, it's got a pretty big toll on my life. Cognitively, my brain has slowed down. I now have Parkinsonism, non-stop shaking in my face, my head, my eyes, everything is shaky. Really high pressure of cerebral spinal fluid in my brain. And when you mix those two together, it's very painful on my head. So I also don't have the gift of sleep. If the medicine works, I sleep. If it doesn't, I'm up all night. Even with these difficulties, though, I've been able to find joy through my pain. All of the doctors that I've been seeing, they say it's not curable. The tremors, not the tumors, but we can't cure the hypertension, and eventually the mastocytosis will overtake the chemotherapy, and there's just hasn't been much hope.
Having just started this job, I've had to, tutoring and reading daily life for me has been complicated a little bit more than it was, but get up 5:30 in the morning, get stuff done, get myself ready because of the nature of what we're trying to do for his health. I have to do a whole bunch of juicing and make food, so work, and then I do some tutoring at 7 a.m. and then get the kids up and get them ready to go to school. Depending on the day, get in the car again and drive more. I've had to give up some of the activities that I had to do with the kids, and then when I'm done, come in, and if dinner's not ready, I start dinner and eventually collapse into bed. Ben hasn't been able to drive for 3 years now?
3 years.
3 years, because he blacks out as well as the tremors. Given the situation with money, with finances, Ben hasn't been able to work because he's on disability. He just physically, cognitively cannot hold a job at this point. And so me having to get a job and try and support the family has added a little bit more to my plate than I had before. So if there were a way that we could do something in the house where we can make some income, the wonderful people who are part of this project could help make a place that we, some sort of situation in the home where we could earn an income without adding too much more to my plate, would be a huge blessing.
Our community has been
amazing,
and the angels.
We have so many good people that we live by. It's just, I don't know if there's a better place on earth, to be honest.
When we met with the Wouden family, we were stunned by the number of friends and family members gathered to support them.
So Kim and Ben they've been through a lot, but they stay positive, always have smiles on their faces, and really try to help others around them, even when they might be the ones that are needing a little bit more of that help.
They are an incredible family. Great parents. They've been an example to me. Kim has been there for me through some of my parenting hardship.
Kim and Ben are some of the most giving people you will ever find. As parents, we're just so proud of them. These are really good people who face really hard challenges.
Well, he's very overly helpful.
He's always helping somebody. It's very inspiring.
I've been impressed with their resilience, the example of perseverance that they've shown through these struggles that they've been having.
Kim is one of the most loving people I know. She's genuine, very service-oriented. She's kind. She's a great friend. She's a great neighbor.
I love that family so much. You have no idea. When I was young, he was somebody that I always looked up to and I admired growing up. Ben was this bastion of coolness to me because he was my older brother and he was everything and he was awesome. Kim is somebody that just loves so unconditionally everybody that she meets.
Some of the most selfless, kind-hearted people that I know. Even while my brother has been facing his own challenges with his cancer, this disease has taken his ability to work, his ability to drive, and really to support his family. Despite all of this, he continues to show up for everybody around him.
Just the idea that he's not able to work just made it really hard. So she's really running the ship, something that would be amazing for them to be able to keep up with maintenance in the house, have something that makes sense for being able to keep homeschooling the kids.
A lot of their stuff is done in the home. Home is a sanctuary.
Having help, especially in the conditions, with the condition that he has, I know would benefit them tremendously.
Being able to just have a win, I think, would be a huge step in the right direction for them.
If any of that's possible, I just think they're at a point that a few things fixed differently and better could really make a difference in their lives.
This will be a blessing to them if they get the chance.
Something has happened that caused cracks in the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's here and out here.
It looks like it was patched and fell apart again. This wood is what I work covering looked down the gives me tangling on the wall.
Right.
Yeah. So I had to patch it a little.
Wow.
What would cause it, I don't know. Just it's kind of cracking here, which is what I guess the evidence that it's settling. There is a crack in the wall in our master as well. That was our schoolroom, but if you leave that light on, the floor up here gets hot. Right here. And this light is on.
Oh, that one.
Upstairs gets.
So this is in addition to the garage, and this would be one of the potential goals of the project, right? Is to transform this space.
Yeah. Some of the options that we're looking at is fixing some of the cracks in the ceiling and adjusting doors so they can shut clearly and cleanly. There's also a light fixture downstairs that would need to be replaced. This is the main thing that we were looking at, though, maybe turning this garage into an apartment that they could rent out.
They deserve home rescue because Ben has reached a point with his illness where he wants to provide everything that he can for his family. And it would be nice to see him feel like he can still give his family what they need and what they deserve, even though this illness is taking all of that control out of his life.
They've had some big mountains to climb, but they haven't slid back down, continuing to try to climb the mountain of things that's going on in their life, and this kind of thing would help them.
Vote for the Woudens!
Vote for the Woudens!
Vote for the Woudens!
I want to thank the Wouden family for their faith, humility, and grit in the face of these unimaginable hardships. And now it's time for our past real estate clients and current project donors to vote and help us decide who should win this year's home rescue.